Good evening. It's nice to be back on Livefeed. Just give it a few minutes for people to start joining in, and then we'll start and see what happens. Good evening, Lindsay, Joseph, Tara. Hi, Sin. How are we all? Everybody okay? Don't know about where yous are, but it's absolutely freezing here. Absolutely freezing here. Ooh. Sorry, I've just put my phone on so I can see the comments, and it's causing feedback. Hi Paul, don't worry, it's nice that you're here for me. Nice that you're watching. I just wanted to come on and do a live feed because I haven't done one in absolutely ages and I really miss doing them. I'll see what happens. I don't hello everybody, I'm just seeing all the names going up. I've seen Adele, Tarrant, I've seen Della Castor, I've seen Claire Bradwell, and lots of other people. There are quite a few you're on, which is really nice considering it's a really cold day today and you've all must have better things to be doing, but there we are. I just wanted to do a little piece here and just say as well that explain how things are going to work, what you can expect from my live feeds, and to set a few ground rules really, because it's what we're sharing is quite a personal thing. It's messages from your loved ones from spirit world. In terms of who I can connect with, I work with spirit, so my spirit guides form a link for me between yourselves and the spirit world. People that are here and come through, I will pass on what I'm getting from them. I can't guarantee who I'm going to connect with, and I can't guarantee who's going to come through. On other feeds, I have had people saying, please can you bring my mum, please can you bring my uncle, my nephews, whatever. And yes, it would be lovely. We all want messages from our loved ones, but I can't guarantee that. So I will do what I can, and I will bring through who comes through. Sorry, I just need a drink because I'm feeling a bit dry and wheezy, so you must bear with me. Hello, Megan Drain. Hope you're well. And Megan Jowl. Right, ground rules. Like I said, we are sharing something that's quite personal and intimate in a way. I want us, if you want to comment, if you want to criticize what I'm doing, that's fine, do it respectfully. But I have had some quite negative comments left on other feeds I've done. And when I've been out with Paul Dickinson, who's on the feed tonight, I've had some quite nasty comments and I won't tolerate it. If they do come up like that, I'll be closing my feeds down to just people who are on my friends list. They won't be public feeds anymore, which would be a real shame. Adele Louise Bell, yeah, we have blocked quite a few, and one chap has been banned off Facebook for his comments. So we will do it, but I do want people to be treating each other with respect. So, having said that, I've got a gentleman coming through, and he's connecting with me on quite a close family link. I want to say he's drawn me to Megan Jowl because my screen on my laptop's frozen with your name right in the middle of it, Megan. So if you can listen in, please, and if this makes sense, if you can drop a comment. This gentleman's coming through. He's an older gentleman. He's telling me he got to a nice age before he passed to spirit. He is wanting me to drink my tea, so I know he would have liked a cuppa. Okay. He's also making it. I'm suffering with my chest at the minute myself, but he is making that feel much, much worse. So I know this gentleman would have had problems in or around his chest. I'm not saying that's what took him to spirit, but I know he would have had problems with his chest during his life. He's telling me, my darling, that there's a situation around you at the minute, and it's making you feel like you don't know which way to turn, what to do for the best. I also want to say that this situation is is involving other people. So there's at least 2 or 3 other people involved in this situation, and you don't know which way to turn around with this. He's also making me feel really confused around my words, and he's wanting me to put that with somebody. So there's somebody around you at the minute who you'd understand would be falling over their words, not being able to think straight. I don't know if this is an Alzheimer's type condition, but it's that type of feeling I'm getting with that this gentleman's telling me about. Okay. With this gentleman, my darling, there's a lady that's coming through as well. She is telling me she wasn't overly tall. I would say about 5'7", 5'8". She's saying she had curves in all the right places. She's well covered, but she's telling me towards the end of her life, she would have lost a bit of weight, my love. If this makes sense, please accept this lady. She's a lovely lady. She's coming in and she's sitting down and she's just ready for a chat. She would have liked to pass the time of day. She she's a really funny lady as well. She would have had a moment, bless her, because she's just sitting down and she's telling me about what people are doing, what people are saying. Not that she's nosy, but she's just interested in other people. Okay. All right, all right, all right. The wanting to acknowledge the younger person down here who's come on, give me that again. They want to acknowledge the younger person down here, and they're saying they're really proud of how they've turned out. Because she's making me want to put my thumbs up and say they're well done, and they're a credit to the people around them who've brought them up. Okay. What are you doing? This. Okay. They're talking about a separate person here, and it feels like this person has this feels like a stroke condition, because my face is feeling like it's dropped, and my left arm is feeling really heavy. So this is a stroke condition. I'm not saying this took this person to spirit, but it's definitely had a stroke condition, and I want to say it's a she, so it's a female I'm with at the minute, and I'm not actually sure whether she's upstairs or down as yet. So okay, thank you, Megan. I'm just seeing your messages going up saying you can take this. So thank you for the confirmation on that. I must have hit that one right, because my arm's come back, so they've taken that off. Sorry, I just need my tea. It was a real teapot, this chap. He really, really likes his tea, because he keeps telling me I've got a big cup of tea and get drunk. All right. Okay. They are moving on, my darling. So there's another link coming in, but they might pop in and out again. So just keep your ears open, because the way they're working with me at the minute is once the doors open, they just keep coming back. So right. I've got a gentleman's energy coming in again, and this gentleman is talking about he liked speed. He liked I don't know if this is motorbikes or fast cars, but he liked speed, and he was a real petrol head. He's he liked to tinker as well, because my hands are really oily, and he's making me want to go under the bonnet of the car and things. So you would be able to acknowledge somebody who liked engines, liked mechanics, liked cars. He is telling me he went quickly. He went quickly to spirit. I don't know if this is an illness or an accident, but he went quickly to spirit, and he went before his time. So I would say this chap, as he's connecting with me, feels late 40s, early 50s. Okay. Whoever this chap's connecting with is talking about somebody on his family link who I'll describe what the sensations I'm getting with this gentleman is a churning stomach. He's making my stomach feel like it's turning over, like I want to be sick. almost like a nervous exams type energy with this he's wanting to put onto somebody else. Okay, Megan, I wasn't clear about whether it was an illness or an accident, but I just know he went quickly to spirit. Oh, bless you. Thank you for that acknowledgement. So, right, he's definitely taken me to the stomach area, and they're making me want. All right, Megan, if these are all still with you, my lovely, he's making me want to take my ring off, and that significance for me is jewelry from spirit. So there's jewelry from a lady in spirit, because I can see the ring and it's a really pretty ring with stones in it. And they're wanting to acknowledge that, and it's with a member of the family down on Earth plane. Okay. She is also talking about the new life. So you must be aware of new life around you at the minute. If the baby's not already here, it's about to be. Okay. All right. He wants to acknowledge somebody's following in his footsteps, this mechanic-y type man. So you would be able to acknowledge somebody down here who hang on, give that again. Somebody down here who's starting to like tinkering and messing about with things with the hands, but this feels a lot like they can turn the hands to wood as well, so they can make things out of wood and metal, and also a lady who makes things, so knitting and crochet and sewing, that type of area I want to be with as well, with a lady down here. Right. Okay. They're coming through because that they want you to move on. They're telling me that it's time you drew a line and moved forward with something, my love, because they're telling me that looking backwards isn't always useful. There are times to look back, but that time's done now, and it's time that you were going forward with your life. If this isn't with you yourself, it's with somebody that's really, really close to you. They're also saying learn the lessons from past experiences and from what everybody has said and done, and then move forward. And move forward with those lessons. I'm sorry that this chat with the stomach still around, and my stomach is really churning. It's not good. Okay. Right. Say that again. I don't usually work with names. They don't give me names. But I've got George or Georgie coming through quite clearly on. Don't know if this person's upstairs or down, but they're calling out that name, so that they want acknowledging. If it's not somebody in spirit and it's somebody down here, when they call a name out, just pass a thought. There's a reason why they want them to be acknowledged. Okay. All right. There's right. Okay. They are stepping back, Megan, a little bit. So again, I'll I'll keep dropping things in if through the rest of the feed if they keep coming in. Okay. Right, 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 right. What are you saying? What are you saying? Okay. While this next link's coming through, I'll just reiterate what I said at the beginning of the feed, that I work with spirit that come to me. So all your loved ones in spirit know you're there and know you're watching. So they'll come to me and I will relay messages. I can't make people come forward, and I don't necessarily know which of you on the feed the messages are for. If you start to recognize things I'm saying, just put a message on. If I don't pick it up straight away, Michael's watching, and he's sat on the bed behind me, and he'll shout out if I've missed something. If you have questions, shout them up and drop them in the comments, and Michael will shout them out as we're going along, or he'll show me them afterwards, and I'll reply to them as quickly as I can. If you have got a comment, please leave it. If you've got feedback, please leave it. If you want to question what I'm doing and you think it's rubbish, that's fine as well. Drop it in the comments box, but please be respectful. There's no reason to be personal, and a lot of people on the feed believe in spiritualism, believe in mediumship, go to spiritualist churches, and respect their beliefs, please. I won't question your beliefs. We on our feed won't question your beliefs, but please respect ours, because apart from being a medium, I do follow the spiritualist faith and the spiritualist religion. I'm also a Christian, and I have a really strong faith. So be respectful, be polite, and we'll all get along swimmingly. Okay. Right, I've just been told off by a lady in spirit, and she's just come straight in and said, I won't tell you exactly what she said because she was quite colourful with her language. Not really nice, really nasty swear words, but she just made a comment about cutting the waffle and getting on with what I'm here to do. And so she's a really straightforward lady. She's straight John Bull. She's, I have to say, as she's coming in, she looks to be about 5'4", 5'5", quite a slim built lady. Right, she's coming through very much on a grandma type link. For me, that's just how she's feeling. She feels quite like she wants to take care of you, to feed you, to right, okay. Slow down, darling. Slow down, my love. She's firing at all cylinders. So she would have been on the go all the time, this lady. Okay, sweetheart. Okay. She's right. she's talking about the memories of going for walks. She liked to be out and about and doing things, and she'd go for a walk, and she's talking about the dog that she's got with her in spirit. Okay. She's also talking about having a hot toddy. So she's okay. She's talking about the hot toddy, so she'd have liked a little nip of something, this lady. Okay. She's, like I said, she's straight John Bull. She's not taking any rubbish at all. She's talking about whoever she's with down here needs some of that direct talking just now, because she's saying somebody needs a quick, swift kick up the backside. She's she's really funny. She's really making me laugh because she's just sat. She's got her arms folded and she's just saying it as it is. Okay. All right. She's talking about the gentleman down here who needs to wrap up. Feeling the cold on his chest. I feel this gentleman's got some health issues, like I said, around the chest. I also feel like my throat's really sore. And
Heidi Arman, Adele, and Jamie Flanagan. And Amanda Bannister could take it.
Okay. Thank you. I was just looking because I was looking for comments on my phone, which I've got beside me, and my phone's frozen. So that's really odd. I don't normally have problems with that, but so yeah, they're they're obviously playing games with me tonight. All right. So my phone's blind, so I can't see comments at the minute. So Michael will shout up. All right. So gentleman down here with health issues and also some I'm trying to think how to phrase this. Heads going round and round and round, just thinking things over and over and over again, and not being able to see a way forward, if that makes sense. Also talking about, because I'm sat at a desk, that they're filling it up with paperwork for me. So there's obviously lots of stuff that needs sorting out, and there is paperwork that needs sorting out as well. I don't know if these are bills or if it's.
Shauna says you can take it all.
Okay, Shauna, if you can take it, that's wonderful. If anybody else can take it as well, just listen in. I've got to be honest, I do know some of Shauna's issues, so I'm not opening things up. But I don't know. I only know what I've seen up and down on Facebook, so that's fine. But yeah, I can see paperwork. Okay, where are we going? I want to acknowledge a gentleman in spirit, and I'm getting Alf. So, and he's coming through. He's a good sized gentleman. He's about my height, so 5'10", 5'11", quite broad-shouldered, but was frail towards the end of his life, and he's telling me he needed a lot of looking after and a lot of care. He also needed to have trips to hospital because he's taken me to hospital, and he's making me feel like there were lots of blood tests, lots of investigations around him. Okay. All right, darling. He is talking about something that was left that he intended to go to the younger male, to a younger male down here, but it didn't. It went somewhere else. He's just acknowledging this. He's not saying he's angry about it or anything, but he always had said, this is for this, whatever it is for this person. And when his stuff was sorted out, it actually went to somebody else. And he, like I say, he's not upset about it. He's not angry about it. He's just saying, just acknowledging it as evidence that it's him that I'm with. Okay. I don't know why he's made my voice go very deep, but he's made my voice go very deep. Okay. I know. I know this gentleman would have really worked hard throughout his life. He would have. I'm seeing lorries. I'm seeing lorries around this gentleman. Okay. All right. Shana, would you understand why I feel like I need to take my glasses off and give them a good clean, and even when the glasses are off, my eyesight's not. There's something about my eyes. Things aren't in focus properly, or is this symbolic? We need to see things for what they are. We need to give the glasses a clean and look at things afresh. Okay. Right. I'm also getting tension, shoulders, neck, lots of headaches. I'm taking tablets and it's not shifting, and then I'll have a few good days and then it all comes back again. They're acknowledging this as well, my darling. They're also talking about the trip. There's a trip coming up. I don't feel we're going abroad. I feel we're in a car and we're going, but it's quite a distance that we're going. They're acknowledging that. They're making me cover my mouth, and when they do that, Shauna, they're talking about.
Said this weekend I declined.
Okay, right. Well, they were acknowledging the trip. All right. Yeah, they make me want to cover my mouth, and when I do that, it's symbolic from spirit that people aren't being as straightforward with you as they could be. And I know there's that situation, but where I think this is something different. Somebody's not been as straight with you as they could have been, my love. You're not getting the full story. You're not getting the full picture. Okay. All right. Like I said, I do know I've seen things on Facebook about you, Shauna, but they're telling me about being the bigger person. They are telling me to, to remind you that what you put out into the world, you get back fourfold. So just bear that in mind. Okay, right. As they are pulling back a bit, my love, they want me to give you sweet peas and also how odd. Okay. I want to give you lavender, rosemary, and also chamomile, my love. I don't know if that means anything to you, but that those are the things they want me to give you. I know lavender and rosemary are for healing, for comfort, and for cleansing. So I'm leaving you with those. Okay, my lovely. All right. Quick swig of tea. Sorry. Okay. I know I've not seen all of the comments that have been going up, but I have to say I'm really pleased that the comments I've seen so far are really, really positive and lovely. So thank you for that. Oh, I'm sorry, Jack. I can only give what spirit want to come through. I can't, like I said earlier, I can't drag people. That's not how it would work with me with spirit. Morning, Robin Plant. I've just seen you going up. Actually, it's 20 to 9 in the evening here. All right. While I'm waiting for the next link to come through, I know there is somebody coming, but I'll just fill some time rather than you just sitting watching me sit here waiting patiently for spirit to connect with me. Oh, hello, Josie Drain. How are you? That's my mum. I think I've seen my dad's name going up as well. Okay. I can't explain to you enough how my life has changed since I dedicated my life to working with spirit. Yes, I've had ups and downs. I've had good times and bad times, but I've always had that unerring feeling that I'm not facing it on my own. I mean, I know I'm not anyway because I've got Michael, who's my husband, and he is my rock. But in those moments when Michael wasn't around, I always know without a doubt that I've got somebody with me from Spirit Side watching out for me. The comfort that gives me is amazing. It truly is. And living the 7 principles of spiritualism, the spiritualist religion, is such comfort as well. It just is such a beautiful thing to be open and connected with spirit, because it heightens your sensitivity to energies from people, from plants, from animals. It really is. And even when I'm feeling like today, I've not been very well at all. My back's been painful. I've got blood clots in my lungs, which I'm still recovering from, and I was feeling really down. The cold weather hasn't helped. and I just wanted to lie on the bed and go to sleep. But I knew I'd scheduled this live feed in, so as I got up and came over here and switched the laptop on, everything's disappeared. My back's not as painful as it was, and they just take so much of that off me, so I can do this. It's just wonderful. It really, really is. I have worked in a couple of churches recently. One in particular this week I was at up in Normanton, and it was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The energy in there was fantastic. And I'm working
Normanton, Rainbow Wings, and where else? I can't remember
this week. Normanton.
Keep looking that way.
Just a second, and I will tell you where we were, because I've got my calendar. Last week we did Rainbow Wings, the Michael Butterfield Centre, Stainforth and Normanton, and every church I've been to, I've loved doing. I really, really have. And I've met some beautiful people, both this side of life and your loved ones in spirit. I've just had some fantastic experiences. Okay. Right. I really don't know where I'm going. Right. I've got a young man with me. He's I don't know how old. I don't know if this is how old he was when he passed, or if this is just him appearing to me this way. But he looks to be mid-40s. This chap. He's quite a Jack the Lad. He's he would have been quite cocky when he was down here, and I don't mean that in sort of an arrogant type way. I just mean that's how he was. He was fun. He was full of energy. He would have liked. Around here we call it banter, going back, conversation backwards and forwards. He would have liked to have had a laugh and a joke with people. He's telling me he was backwards and forwards to the doctors. He was feeling not well, and he was saying it went downhill quite quickly. So, okay, he is really, really funny. I really, really like him. Okay. So why have you come forward? Why have you come forward? Give me some help. He's talking about July being significant. Adele Louise Bell, thank you. If you can take it so far, just listen in. And Tammy. Okay. Yes, he's talking about July, and I don't know if this is for a birthday or an anniversary, but he's talking about July being significant. And he's just told me 17. So the 17th of a month. I'm not saying it's the 17th of July, but the 17th of a month would be significant around you as well. Okay. Right, and Tammy has also said she can take that bit. Okay. Right. Both of you listening, I'll ask them for more information so I can try and split it and see exactly who I'm with. Okay. He's given me a set of house keys, so there would be a move coming up. a house move, or there's a house move just happened. Okay. He's also talking about I don't know why he's giving me a cat. He's just giving me a cat. I like cats, don't get me wrong, but I don't want another one. So I've got a cat as well that this gentleman's bringing forward for me.
Adele says she gave his house keys back this week.
Oh, bless you. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that validation. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. He's talking about a child in spirit as well. So he's got the child. I'm not saying it's his child, but he's got the child in spirit. So it will be around the family. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Adele. Thank you. Right. Okay, come on. Do that again. He said something to me then, and it was really quick, and I didn't quite catch what he was telling me. Right. Okay. He's given me a book. What's this book? Why are you giving me this book? He's talking about a photograph album. I hope somebody can take this. There's a photograph album, and he's telling me there's a photo of it with photo in it of him and his family, and he either wants it put in a frame or on the wall. So I hope this makes sense. Okay. He's shouting John or Jonathan. I'm not sure if that's somebody upstairs or down. He's not made that clear for me, but he's just shouting in Jonathan. Oh, it's making my nose really itchy as well. What's that for? There's somebody with an allergy or something, because I'm really itchy. Really, really itchy. Okay. Right. He's talking about somebody's hair down here. I don't know if it was long hair and it's cut short, or there's a colour different, but there's something different about the hair down here. Okay. If you can't take John, Adele, it may be for somebody else that's on the feed. Okay. But he is talking about the hair being different. Hello, Craig Toulson, long time no speak. Hope you're okay. All right. I want. He's taking me to a watch. He's taking me to a watch. So his watch would have been. Okay. Thank you, Melissa. If you can take those, then that's obviously meant for you. But he is talking about a watch that's down here.
Now Marie says she knows a John. She has his picture now growing my hair.
Oh gosh, okay. I've got lots of links then, haven't I? Oh, and I am trying to sort them out, but I'm not doing a very good job of it, am I? So Oh, and so Giles just bought a mum a new watch as well. Okay. Help. Okay. No, Erica, it's definitely a watch because he's putting it on my wrist. Okay. All right. Let me sort this out. Okay. Okay. Come on, Grandad. You help me. Right. Okay. I've just asked for something extra, and he's talking about David in spirit. David in spirit. He's also talking about dahlias, flowers. I don't know what significance they are for you, but he's talking about dahlias. He's also talking about, or he's making reference to a debate about somebody's ashes, about where they were going to go. And I'm seeing water and a tree. So I don't know whether somebody wanted them to go near water and another person was saying, no, I want them to go with a tree. But that's what I'm getting. And they're just laughing in spirit and saying that whoever's ashes they are was saying it means it doesn't really matter because they aren't there, but it's more meaningful for the people down here because with spirit they are everywhere, so where their ashes are doesn't really make a difference. Okay. Okay, thank you. I'm just reading your responses. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Melissa. Right. Okay. My guides are pulling back now, so I've just heard them say good night, God bless. So I'm thankful for all the messages that come through. Thank you for all your positive feedback. Right, I've mentioned I do work in spiritualist churches on their platforms, doing demonstrations of mediumship and taking their Divine Sunday services and things. I would encourage everybody, if you're interested in spiritualism, which I presume because you've watched this for nearly an hour with me, you are. If you can find a centre or a spiritualist church around you, it's worth popping along. Usually, divine services on a Sunday are free, with just a donation into an offertory. But during the week, some churches do charge a couple of pounds to get in, and it's an entertaining night. You meet lots of lovely people, and you get a demonstration of mediumship and perhaps a message. So it's well worth doing. I'm next at Watham West Melton Church in Rotherham on Sunday, and then South Empsall Spiritualist Church the following Saturday. So if you're in the South Yorkshire area, it'll be lovely to see you at either of those two places. I am in the process of having a website built where I'll put a blog up and I'll have my calendar linked to it as well, so you'll be able to see where I'm working, not working, but demonstrating mediumship and taking divine service. So you'd be able to follow on there and see where I am and what I'm doing. I will schedule another live feed in at some point. All of this, of course, is dependent on my health as well. I have had to cancel a few things recently because I've not been the best, and I thank everybody for the healing energy that's been sent to me and the healing prayers, and Spirit for helping me get through the last few months. I think that was about it. We are at the Unity Centre in Rotherham every Thursday. I'm not there every Thursday, but there's an open circle on there every Thursday. A really friendly bunch. We have a laugh, but everybody there is lovely. I am working with two lovely ladies called Jean Pearson and Irene Renshaw, both really good mediums. It has been nice the last few times I've been out with them because it's not just me up there, there's the three of us, so a couple of messages each and the evening's done. So it takes some of the pressure off, and it means I have been able to go to churches and to work without it being me up on the rostrum for a full hour by myself, which has been really nice. I am starting to get people interested from further afield as well. So health permitting, I'll be travelling and getting the word out. Anything else?
No, that's about it.
That's about it. Just thank you again. It's been a lovely hour. Thank you for the lovely comments. Thank you for being really respectful. That really means a lot to me. That's one of the principles of spiritualism, is the brotherhood of mankind. And also there's another one that is personal responsibility. We all are responsible for the things we say and the things we do, and you're responsible for those words and their impact on somebody else. By the same token, you are responsible for how you take on board criticism and negativity. So it works on both ways. Anyway, I am going to shut up now, and I am going to say good night, God bless, and I hope to see you all really soon. Thank you. Good night, everybody. Bye.